Okay, Doc, let's see if we can help you out here with brake lines. Obviously, everything starts down at the master cylinder, which you can see down there, and the master cylinder line is not hooked up here to go into the master cylinder, so that's missing. But from there, the fluid comes out of the master cylinder, and that's this line right here. Let's get another look down here. It's the hard part, looking at these things here. So okay, so that's the output from the nose of the master cylinder, which is right here. Okay, so this is your input is up here. That line is not in place. That's from the reservoir, and then you've got your output, which is going to go up to the line that's right here, and that goes into the bottom of the brake booster. So that goes into the bottom of the brake booster right here, and that's your input into the booster, and then the booster, this is your output that goes to the rest of the car. And there's a couple of versions of that, and that's this line right here is the output, and that goes down to the distribution brass down inside there, and then distributes to the rest of the car. And looks like, is it possible? Looks like these clowns put Teflon tape on this brake line going on his car here.
What a surprise.
It's bizarre. Anyway, so from there, the fluid distributes to the rest of the car. And I don't know what I just knocked over. Oh well. So let's see if we can. That's one of the lines is the short line that goes to the left fender, left front wheel, and that's this short line right here goes into the fender well, and that's the one that comes, see if I can trace that line. It's the one that goes to the left side of the T. So if you're looking down at that T, that's the one that comes out of the left. Now the one that's coming out of the top is the line that goes to the rest of the car, and that's this line right here, and it comes down here, and you can see the proximity to the handbrake mechanism, and underneath the line, the clip that attaches it, the line going to the left front, and the proximity to all those, there is a attaching point bracket right there on the inner fender, and there's get an idea of where it is. So you should have a hole already right there for that clamp, and you come along the inside of the frame rail, have another clamp located underneath the coil, and you come across the front of the car, and then the radiator and the support area. This is where the radiator attaches, and then you've got these two clips right here, which are specialized clips. They're wide, and they're held in place by self-tapping hex head bolts. I guess you call them a bolt. No, it's a type of a screw, isn't it? Hex head screw. Now the rest of these are Phillips screws. I get confused where the photo is, where the camera lens is. Where in the heck's my finger? There you go. These are all Phillips, held in place with Phillips. And you come across the front here, come across the front, and by the body tag, the chassis tag, up here, and you have another clamp on this inner frame rail, and then it curves and goes underneath the heat shield right here. And that's the brake lines. I hope that helps you out. Apologies for the very poor camera work.